Hello trainers and welcome to another episode of You Versus. My name is Professor Sacrum and here I have another battle between someone else that you might not know. Her name is Rin Kagamine. Her Google Plus and YouTube account names are Len. At least that's what I know her as and what I go as. But she has an OU match between her and Rob. I'm guessing a friend of hers or something like that. But taking a look at their teams, we see that she's got a pretty good, very balanced, very strong, powerful, and scary OU team, and so does Rob. He's got something very good and very interesting too with that Gallade in the mix, and that Togekiss too. Usually these are pretty good battles. I haven't seen this yet, and I'm actually really curious to see how she battles, because I'm planning on having a battle with her pretty soon. So before I start rambling again, let's get right into it. Now, I'm going to apologize in advance if I do sound a little bit sick, because I am starting to come down with a sore throat. There's not much I can do about it, but this match is so short. It's a triple battle, actually. This is a triple battle between them. She leads off with Talonflame, Gardevoir, and Gyarados. And then Rob leads off with Greninja, Togekiss, and Excadrill. Togekiss in the middle and all that. Talonflame decides to switch out and come out and go into the Hydreigon. The Hydreigon's coming out, I'm guessing, to do some pressure stuff. I'm not really sure what these Pokemon do, but Greninja does go for the Surf with the Protean. Does some damage across the field, the spread damage. It doesn't do too much. But that Excadrill does come out for the Rock Slide on the other side. So that Gardevoir is getting hit pretty hard. It's super effective on the Gyarados, but not doing enough to knock it out. The Dazzling Gleam does come off, and it does do a lot onto Rin's side, and the Hydreigon does go down on Rin's side. Gardevoir does unfortunately flinch, and the Thunder Wave does come off on the Gyarados to the Togekiss. So Rob is actually in a really good position right now. He's dealt a lot of damage in the first turn, and Rin hasn't really been able to do too much, unfortunately. Let's see what this Talonflame is about to do, because it comes right back out. And we see a Tailwind get set up, and now this entire side of the field is going to start going faster than they could even imagine. The Greninja still manages to outspeed, though, and does knock out the Gardevoir, and does a lot of damage onto that Talonflame, almost knocking it out, bringing it down to 13 damage. The Excadrill does go out for the Rock Slide again, and I'm guessing this is going to bring down the Gyarados to 0. So now, Rin is already down 3 Pokemon to this match, and the Dazzling Gleam does come off again, knocking out. So now Rin is down 4 Pokemon right at the beginning of this match. And then we see that Rob hasn't even lost a single Pokemon, has been keeping really good momentum of this battle. It's very one-sided right now. I hope to see this turn around a little bit. I want to see a little bit of a struggle, but I don't know. This is going to be really interesting. We see Charizard come out and Mega Evolve into Charizard Y. The sun is out now, weakening the power of that Surf that the Greninja has. I'm guessing that it's Choice Scarf, because even though the Tailwind was up, it was still faster. Garchomp does go for the Earthquake, and he does hit up on that Excadrill. The Excadrill does go down, so finally we get to see one of Rob's Pokemon go down, and the Charizard is going for the Heat Wave to deal massive damage to that Togekiss, knocking it out and doing about half, or maybe a little more than half, to the Greninja. So now Rin's getting herself back up a little bit, and we have the Surf coming on to the Charizard, only doing a little more than half damage, a little less than half damage, I'm sorry. The Gallade does come out, replacing the Excadrill, and the Gengar does replace the Togekiss. I'm curious to see what's going to happen here. Gengar does have Levitate, so that Earthquake is not going to be doing enough, or doing anything, I should say, to that, to the Gengar. Charizard does go for the Heat Wave again, being able to knock out both Greninja and Gengar. The Gallade is at half HP, just about, a little bit less, so we're seeing a little bit of a turn in the battle with only like 2 Pokemon left. Oh man, it's getting really intense right here. The Gallade goes for the Leaf Blade. Does it not do enough to knock it out? No, it does not, and unfortunately, Gallade has to deal with the rough skin. No Rocky Helmet damage though, so I'm guessing that this Pokemon is probably Choice Scarf. So we're seeing Garchomp go for the Earthquake again, knocking out that Gallade. Very nicely done, Rin. Very nicely done, and I'm going to guess we're going to see another Heat Wave come off on from this Charizard. But no, we see the Flamethrower come out and knock out, or just barely hold on to that to that Volcarona. So that Volcarona is just holding on barely. The Tailwind has petered out. Garchomp has moved to the center, and Charizard goes for the Dragon Pulse just to knock out the Volcarona. And that was an awesome comeback. It may have been a short battle, maybe only like 5 minutes, a little more than that. But Rin, that was an awesome comeback. For a second, I thought it was going to be really one-sided with the triple attack just coming on. But that was a really good match. Rin and Rob, or Len and Rob, I don't know which you prefer to be called, or your real name, as a matter of fact. But, yeah, if you like this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you check out any of the other videos that are like it on the channel. There's also other Pokeology stuff that will be coming out shortly. Things are still getting put together, so not this week, but I'm going to hope and target for maybe 2 weeks from now we'll see an episode of Pokeology. So stand by on that one, and let me know which Pokemon you'd like to see on there, if any of these ones show up even. Also, don't forget to leave your friend code in the comment section below so I can get a Wi-Fi battle from you, or get any sort of trades in or whatever. And I could even use your battle codes, like this one for instance, where you can submit and I will do my best to commentate over these battles. So without further ado, before I keep going on so I don't get even more sick, I will see you guys next time. Bye!